Derek Kraus on the inside, Jack Wood on the outside, and for the first time in a decade, we can say we're racing at Nashville Speedway. Austin Hill wasting no time, jumping up to challenge. Slips into that second spot, and Tyler Ankrum got put in the middle there.
He had an issue for the 26. Zane Smith, the 21, gets by the white and black truck.
Johnny Sauter there in the 13, and you've got the 26 of Tyler Ankrum.
I don't care what you do, how long this freaking pit stop takes. Tighten me up.
Head forward, stay with it here. I'll tighten you up. You just keep going there for a couple more laps.
An evening he will not soon forget. It has been nearly perfect so far here tonight. His second career stage win. Derek Kraus, stage 1 at Nashville Superspeedway. Who's going to get those stage points?
And it sure has been a perfect night for Derek Kraus so far. At the end there, though, he said he didn't know if he had a tire coming apart, that it just got worse. They made an air pressure adjustment. It'll be a 4-tire stop. A little slow on that right rear. Chandler Smith in. They made that wedge adjustment as well as an air pressure and 4 tires. Needs better front turn. Jamie Howe.
Trying to keep their driver in the game mentally as we get on this restart with Chandler Smith leading the way. Stage 2 from Nashville. Austin Hill right on the tailgate of the 18 of Smith.
Yeah, nice push by Austin Hill. Gets both of those trucks out in front of.
Little bit of a cluster. There was a back and forth. Nobody was going to pit until the last minute. Grant Enfinger, they decided to come in and just take 4 tires at this juncture. A couple sets left. Jamie Howe.
Austin Hill also making the decision with Scott Zipadelli to make their way to pit lane. After that last stop, they did raise the air pressure, but he was starting to hit the splitter, and that was causing him to have some shatter off the corner, so they're adjusting.
So we're getting the green with 12 to go in stage 2. That's Chandler Smith out front.
Look at them 4 wide, Vince.
Wow. Jack Wood in that 24 eventually said, I think I'm going to slip back out of this mess, and it will be Chandler Smith's first stage win of the season. He's going to take the green and white checkers. Chandler Smith wins stage 2.
Derek Kraus in the 19. This truck has just been solid all night. Air pressure adjustment is all they did last time. They had a pep talk and said, we got to put it together, boys. Don't give up any time on pit road. A 4-tire stop here. Chandler Smith having the race of the year for him. A 4-tire stop here. 2 rounds up on the track bar. Needs better front turn. Jamie Howe.
For Zane Smith, he told the team, I need some water. I also need a tear off. And
Enfinger on the inside, Stuart Friesen on the outside. It's the final stage from Nashville. Oh, Hocevar looking to squeeze through the middle. Thought better of it. Good decision. Friesen side by side with Enfinger for the lead. Oh, and Sauter has gone around.
Johnny was at the back of the pack. He had a penalty on that last pit stop.
Yeah, for too fast exiting, so it just has gone from bad to worse. He's in on this start. Watch Hocevar take a peek in the middle as if to think, I'm going to split the difference, and then Friesen says, no.
Yeah, there was room for a moment there,
Yeah.
but Friesen gets a great run on the outside of the racetrack, and it gets Grant really, really loose there. You see him get sideways.
The green back out at Nashville. Friesen and Enfinger. Side by side going to turn one. Hocevar right there behind them.
A really good push by Hocevar in the back bumper of Friesen, but Grant Enfinger's able to stay right with Friesen.
Yeah, Ryan Preece not going away either, and Chandler Smith and Todd Gilliland up there in the mix. Enfinger clears Friesen. In that 19 truck, Gilliland makes the move around the outside, clears Hocevar. That was tight.
Hocevar got loose. That's going to allow Chandler Smith to...
Big move for Gilliland from 6th to 4th. And there is Derek Kraus. Problem for the 19. Into the wall. And the caution back out.
You could tell he had some sort of an issue. He had certainly slowed on the racetrack. Obviously either cut down a right front tire.
I was going to say that seemed to be the characteristic of it, and had the crew chiefs ejected for violations in tech today. So David Gilliland jumped up on the box to crew chief for his son, and it has been a pretty cool experience as Grant Enfinger had his hands full there. And Ryan Preece, who David just mentioned, has jumped to the front. He took advantage of that big wiggle from the 98.
How about Zane Smith jumping around the outside of Stuart Friesen into third?
19 laps later than everybody else, or 19 laps earlier. So yeah, they have 19 laps less fuel, if you will. But we've had several caution laps that have helped as Enfinger goes back around Ryan Preece for the lead. 7 laps remaining around this 1.33 mile concrete racetrack here for the first time since 2011, and it has not disappointed in our return. Preece gets on the inside of Enfinger for the lead. Ryan Preece to the point, but Enfinger fights back on the outside.
I don't think it's going to be enough. No, it's not going to be enough.
Preece washed up just in front of Enfinger to deliver their baby, and what a great way to celebrate the weekend, as if somehow Enfinger could get past and win the race, go home, add to the family. But it's not likely to happen tonight for the 98 of Enfinger, because Todd Gilliland has now just gone around him. Doesn't matter what level you're in, if you're behind the wheel and you're racing, it is so fun to win. And he's going to take home that Gibson guitar. Ryan Preece wins at Nashville.
Nice job, buddy. Those last 2 laps.